Hey people, I got another one for you. Hey. So after my welcome to my channel video, I figured I'd play around with a couple new things. I recently got for my birthday, which was May 3rd, 21. Hey. Anyway, I recently got for my 21st birthday the Pirates of the Caribbean Lorac limited edition goodness. Yes, let's get it. I'm excited. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm just going to play around a little bit. This might be a little bit of a longer video, so if you're down for longer videos, stay tuned. And I'm really excited. Let's get started. So no voiceover today. I figured I'd just talk to you guys. Taking my Wet n Wild coverall primer, like kind of dirty. There we go. I got to go with my mom soon to make some, got some on my eyeball, some graduation invitations for my younger brother, because he'll be graduating from high school soon, so get a good clear picture. Oh well. Take Avon and dark brown, and I'm just gonna do my eyebrows. Grab a spoolie, just a regular old spoolie from Vanderbrand. They're alright. They found that their brushes weren't, came in a pack of 32, and I was like, oh, this is great. I'm so excited. So many brushes for so little money. But then I found out you definitely get what you pay for. I'm just filling in my brows here a little bit, some sparse areas, and then kind of blending it out. So I have like a naturally filled brow look. I don't like to have an overbearing brow, and a lot of times I find that I don't even really like to line my brow. I usually do that, the cleanup, with some concealer or something like that, because me personally, I like the very natural look, the very sharp. I have a sharp defined brow without it looking overly defined, because I find that doesn't look the best on me. So I'm done with that. I'm gonna take my concealer, LA Colors, just in deep beige. If it doesn't look like I'm looking at you, it's because I'm looking in my mirror. Looking in my mirror. Just doing a little bit of brow cleanup there. Sit that down. Take a fluffy something. No brush in particular, just kind of rub that out. I find that taking under my eye, my finger works best. So just kind of rub it out. Rub it. Where my brush? Woo! Girl, you know it's time for a new brush. When the bristles run away from you, oh my gosh. Need to get a new fluffy brush. Y'all didn't see that. So next I'm going to move on to my eyes. I'm going to take some of my Urban Decay primer potion in the original. Not getting the clearest of quality today, but I'm sorry. It's the Urban Decay primer potion in the original shade. Just going to take a little bit that on the gentlest finger, just in case you don't know. Gentlest finger to apply makeup with is your ring finger. I'm going to use Pirates of the Caribbean palette. Shout outs to my awesome boyfriend for this palette. So just a little, I'll probably do a review on this at some point or other, but this is the palette itself. It has 18 shades, 18 shades, all pirate themed shades, and the shade names like Starry Night, Treasure, Cursed, Sea Haze, Pirate's Chest, Silent Mary, things like that. They have all these amazing shades. They're buttery, they're smooth. I swatched them on my arm. If you check out my Facebook page called Vessel of Natural Beauty, then they are on there. The picture of the shades swatched on arm and compared. It also comes with a little pencil here. I like that. And it has a little secret compartment. I guess I'll put this in there. Like, I don't really know. And I guess this right here could be whatever brush you choose to put in there. So I don't really know where I'm going with this. We just gonna do something. How about that? We're gonna work it out. I'm just gonna take a elf brush, a fluffy elf blending brush. And I'm gonna take Bones, which is this light shade right here, as like a base. You can see that. It's like a base on a fluffy brush. And like I said, they're very buttery, very pigmented. I'm just gonna kind of lay that as a smooth canvas kind of thing all over the lid. Just kind of wipe it on there. You can already tell a little bit of a difference. So I'm gonna take Tell No Tales, really nice purpley mauve shade in my transition area, just kind of like right above the crease. Oh wow. Good. So just working this into my transition area, this nice purple. I don't know. I'm going to take a little bit of Sea Haze, which is this beautiful green color here. It sort of reminds me of Mildew from Urban Decay's, the Urban Decay Single Shadows. It's a green shade that I've always wanted. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Woo! Yo. Oh. Oh wow. It has gold gold undertones to it, a little bit of yellow to it. It's so pigmented. Like, that on my eyes was just one side of the brush dipped into the shadow. Wow, that's so, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like it at the end of it, but you know what, it's called a playtime video for a reason. I'm gonna gradually build into where I can get into Cursed. And this brush that I'm using, by the way, is Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. It came in a set of 3 brushes. I get all up in my mirrors. The light's gonna be all funky. Oh wow. It's like this green haze. Oh my gosh. So because the green got a little bit lost, I'm gonna take that same dual head brush from Eco Tools and kind of just wick a little bit more of that green right on the first 2/3 of my lid. So there's that. I could honestly just wear this and be okay and just kind of clean up the edges, but because it's a playtime video, I kind of want to go all out. I'm taking another Real Techniques. This is the Dome Shadow Brush with a little bit of, oh god, that's blacky black. If you can see that, I barely tapped it on that brush. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to face it toward and create a little bit of a V. Ooh. And this kind of has a little bit of a bit of fallout to it. And just take it about 1/3 into where Black Pearl was, just to kind of deepen the outside. I like smoky eye looks because they look the best on me. Still working on natural eye looks to where they look natural, but it still looks like I'm wearing makeup. Haven't mastered that yet. I like that. I kind of feel like it's the colors of peacock feathers, and I'm a fan of peacock feathers. I think they're very beautiful, and the colors are some of my very favorites. I can still see black pearl. So what I'm gonna do now is take that same blending brush that I had Tell No Tales on and just kind of smooth out this area. So right now, right over here, I have a little bit of skipping. It's not the prettiest. I didn't know green looked good on me like that. Yes, girl, yes. A little bit of skipping. So just getting all up in the camera here. Looking to see in my mirror where it could use a little bit of blending. And over here, I'm just gonna take a blending brush and just work out the harshness of that black, because it's harsh over here. And if you mess up, if you put a little bit too much, if you don't put enough, it's all about blending. At the end of the day, a good eyeshadow look isn't about the colors you can put together, because you can put beautiful colors together and look a mess because you didn't blend it out. So the trick is to blend for your life until all of the colors, like I find that taking a color like what I did with Black Pearl, I knew I wanted to use Cursed, so I took a dark color to kind of transition into that deep, because here, black, Cursed, that's Cursed. This is Black Pearl, and that was the green. I had to find a way to get there. So what is kind of out of the box here, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna take Starry Night, which is the blue color right here. So I'm gonna take that in my inner corner here. It gives it like a flash. I don't have the deepest inner corners, so I have to place it just right for it to look right. Or it looks like my eyes are falling out. It doesn't look right unless I place it in the right place. Sometimes I don't, and then this happens, but hey, at first you don't succeed, try again. And so I just put a little bit of that blue in my inner corner. What I'm gonna do, wipe off my brush, take it and flick it in with the green, so it can have like a smoother transition. I'm gonna take Shiver Me, which is nice bright white flash, peachy white flash, in my very inner corner right here, just like as an inner eye highlight. It's not the shiniest of colors, but it's okay. And I'm gonna clean that up because my eyes tend to water. It just brightened it up. I'm gonna take a Q-tip here, just kind of initially clean up. Be careful not to wipe away your inner eye highlight here, because I'm good for that. I'm gonna wipe it back on my face apparently. Better. And so whenever I wipe off these, I find that these shades do have quite a bit of fallout, but they're not powdery per se, they just have a lot of fallout. I'm gonna take a semi-damp makeup wipe and do the rest of the job here. I just wanted to clean up the shape before I go in here and do wiping stuff off. Hallelujah. I sing a lot on my channel, you guys. And that's okay. And that's okay. That's okay. And I just want a soft edge, so I'm just kind of take the makeup wipe and blur it myself. Just kind of make a soft C shape. Wow. I use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the matte poreless formula, and I just take a little bit on the back of my hand as my palette. And I'm gonna take my Moda Prismatic face sculpting set, face perfecting set. You can find these in Walmart for like $20. Dab her on there, and you'll find that using this brush a little bit will take you a very, very long way. And I just remembered, so before I keep going, I have my face done. Before I keep going, I always forget to color correct. Wrong way. I always use LA Girl. Just take a little bit, wipe, just to get the dark spots on my nose and eyes. It's the places that I know are like extra dark for no reason. Get that over there, even though I've already put stuff on it. Just kind of get the places where I know. Darker colors for like red hues for darker skin tones, especially as brown skin girls, work best for color correcting with a reddish, deep red shadow kind of color. So I'm just going to take another Moda Prismatic and kind of just pat and dab. Pat and dab. I'm going to take the smaller of these brushes here and just kind of get underneath my eyes. Now we shall continue with our foundation application. There we go. And I see that I need a little more. Ooh. Work a little bit at a time because this brush, the brush is so dense, so the product doesn't sink into it like with a beauty blender. So you'll have like a whole bunch on the brush and you'll find that you don't even need that much product. And you're like, oh my gosh, I have way too much foundation on right now. And so you're like blending for hours. Not literal hours, but it feels like it. And you kind of have to take a brush and wipe some of it off, and it's too much stress. And I find that when I do color correct, the shadow just looks much more even. For smaller areas, I take the smallest of the face perfecting kit from Moda to get in here around my eyeballs. I take for concealer and highlight. I use this for highlight and concealer because I basically already concealed with color correcting fluid. I take Fit Me Concealer in 30 Cafe just to highlight. A little bit of drag it down, yeah. Drag down action. Got my war paint going on here. I highlight first and then I contour, because if I do them both at the same time, I defeat the purpose. It doesn't ever work out for me the right way. I guess I do it wrong. So then I take the second biggest one in the Prismatic Face Perfecting Kit. It's the second largest brush. I forget if it's like 80 something. I don't know. Try not to use a lot of the concealer, because then I look too light. Like that. So I just take, if I put too much on, I wipe away, and then I, like that, I just kind of wipe it away, wipe it on the back of my hand, because the product for these brushes, they do kind of just like sit on top of the brush, which is a good thing sometimes, especially when you've put on too much product. And you want to add dimension to your face, but you don't want to look scary. Forehead, I didn't put too much up there. Highlight, I'm just enhancing the places where light would usually hit. Taking a smaller one, which already has a little bit of my foundation color still on there, which is always a good thing, especially when blending under the eyes. For this, I like to take a beauty. Oh, stab myself in the eye. I have very sensitive eyes. I'm crying. I find that blending my concealer, I like a lot better using the Beauty Blender from Real Techniques. Beauty blending sponge, rather. It's not a legit beauty blender, but it works just as well. I'm going to take my Black Radiance in 8003, my concealer stick, and I use this for contour. I get it on the brush. It's easier to apply with the brush here, so I just get a good bit to go around the whole face here. And I start with the nose. Go down the nose. Look like I got a little nose. And I'm going to blend that out in just a minute. And go down the side of the nose. And go on my cheek area, which we're going to blend out soon. Don't worry, the harsh lines shall not last always. It's right under the cheekbones where you want your face to look little. On the chin. I'm blinking because I'm crying now. I'm not exactly sure why. I want to add some depth back to my face area. Just kind of working it in around here. Kind of deepen the area around my forehead again. I don't want to look like a flat canvas. Be looking scary. Gently take your time with contour and highlight, because if you rush the job, you have lines and it's not even cool and you look scary. So take your time with highlight and contour. There's one thing you take time with. It's your brows, your highlight, and your contour. You're looking like Scary Mary. To all the Marys out there, you look beautiful. Just gonna take my Beauty Blender again. Take that line where I put the contour in on my forehead and then out and down. And take that blending sponge, suck my cheeks in, and just gently go back and forth. So it looks natural. It doesn't look harsh. Same thing with the other side. cheekbones look like they're raising. There you go. Do the same thing with your chin. And you want to be really, really particular about your nose. I always find that it's easiest if I take my face to the side, because I can see those lines better. That contour line a little better. I can blend her out so it gives my nose, it draws it to a point. I think it's really nice on my face. So there we go for the highlight and contour. Checking those lines in your face, making sure you're satisfied with the definition, but you don't look streaky. Streaky. Real Techniques blush brush. I'm taking Old Faithful. I bought a blush and I don't know what happened to it. Who knows? This is Milani in Red Vino. Just applying to the apples of my cheeks here. If you accidentally over apply, just kind of take a brush and wick it away. It's all a matter of preference. Now I will take my highlighter by Wet n Wild and Precious Petals. It's beautiful goldy, pinky flesh. Just kind of wipe it. This is kind of powdery. Get a little bit on there. And highlight those cheekbones. And just a bronzy glow. I like natural highlights. It's kind of the side of the face, wherever light will hit. Cupid's bow. Just a little bit on the nose. The area of your forehead. Especially those cheekbones, girl. The last thing to move on to is the lips, because they look a little bare. I'm going to use this Milani Matte Chrome lipstick in The Ultimate. And I love Milani lipsticks because they smell like heaven. It's not cake batter. So it smells like strawberry cake batter. It's amazing. Oh. It looks lighter on camera than it really is. It looks better in person. Take the smudgy brush in with my same palette, and I'm going to go in with a little bit more of Black Pearl right underneath the eye. right at the lower lash line. Side got a little messy, but it's okay. Smudge it, smudge it. And just to play with that bluey green, I'm gonna mix Starry Night and Sea Haze. And just put it right at the bottom just to kind of mimic what we have going on the top. I'm gonna take my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have the worst luck with falsies, and so this mascara gives me that falsies look without eyes red, without fighting with false lashes, because by the end of it, all my eyes want to do is bleed and cry anyway. I go back, rotate the brush, and do the second coat. And it just gives my lashes that much more definition. Alright, and that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I just, like I said, really wanted to play around with my new palette from Lorac, the Pirates of the Caribbean. I will be there on the 26th to see that movie. Even if I have to go by myself, I will be there. And I will be wearing probably this look to go. Maybe not this lip combination, but I will be there probably in this eye look. And I am so excited to share this with you guys. And give me a like, a thumbs up, comment below what you like, what you'd like to see, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.